Wake up, charts lit, sunrise in my soul. Bitcoin on the move, got that Luna in my phone. Future's looking wild, S&P in the red, but I'm long and solo, chilling out by the spread. I'm a flashing green, fear low, greed up. Candles looking big like they hitting the speed bump. Staring at the charts like I'm reading the stars. LBC the crew and we reaching for Mars. This ain't luck, it's discipline and fire. FOMO on the edge while we ride this wire. Haters fade out like they bearish noise, while we making waves like the market's choice. And ride the wave. We don't float, we surge to the moon. No breaks, let the profit emerge. Lunar vibes, high tide, feel the boom. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Ride it, ride it, to the moon. Ride it, ride it. Sharp prime glow, see the signals align. SMC flash, sniper mode every time. 808s hit while the RSI dips. I'm surfing that trend like a lunar eclipse. Got alumni in the chat, feel the energy stack. Melissa, Jesus saves, we ain't never looking back. From the beach to the stars, it's a one-way trip. While the normies still panicking and we just flip. Moonlight on the waves, defy dreams. Zoom in through space, so sad chain beams. This ain't just charts, it's a movement. Riding these trades like a lunar eclipse. They ride the wave. We don't float, we surge to the moon. No breaks, let the profit emerge. Lunar vibes, high tide, feel the boom. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Ride it, ride it, to the moon. Ride it, ride it. Ride on the waves, defy dreams. Zooming through space on sack chain beams. This ain't just charts, it's a movement. Riding these trades like a lunar improvement. And ride the waves. We don't float, we surge to the moon. No breaks, let the profit emerge. Lunar vibes, high tide, feel the boom. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Ride it, to the moon. Ride it, ride it.
Yellow. 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 What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. I was trying to get my Streamlabs here. Look at this. Look at this. Hey. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing, beautiful people? I was trying to get my layout right so that I could move my chat over more towards the middle, but I didn't. I forgot how to. I didn't do it before the. I don't know what. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for being here. We are back live on Lunar Beaches Crypto channel. Thank you for being here. Bitcoin retesting the previous quarter high. We're gonna see what that means for Bitcoin. Is that it? What do we got to do? What do we got to do to see more upside? I think we just gotta keep buying. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you been? Hope you had a great weekend. Oh man, let's just what's going on? Hey, let's just say hello to everybody in the chat. What's going on? Shout out to Alex Crypto, did show up and put the otters in the chat. Thank you, Otter Gang for life. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Hope the move is going well, bro. And hope you enjoy the new spot. I'm sure you do. What's going on? Alexandra G, the mod boss, the mod queen, the mod god. Thank you for being here. Alexandra G, as always, showing the love. We've got All Set in the house. What's going on, All Set? Thank you for being here, my friend. And Offset likes to send little messages wishing people good days. And I just want to thank you for that, Offset. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. You go out of your way to wish people a good day. And I hope you have a wonderful Monday tomorrow. And Harp with the horns. What's going on, Harp? Thank you for being here, everybody. I went from 5 viewers to 2. Sweet. Everybody's like, oh, he's not taking this serious at all. Correct. I mean, what's got to be serious other than the chart? That's the only thing that's really got to be serious, right? Okay, I don't know if I can. I'm going to have to remove the chat. Bam. All right. Bitcoin getting a back test of the previous quarter high, which was also this range high that we broke out of. So it's a perfect breakout back test. And then we can continue higher. Yes, we hope. That is what we hope. Okay. If you, of course you did, followed me over from Piper Academy, you know that I'm looking for a wave 5 here. Okay. Looking for that wave 5 to the upside. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jesus Saves. Thank you for being here. Whoa. Hold on. I can't see most of my chat. Hold on. Allset is so kind. He's a hero. Yeah. Hi, Jesus Saves. Yes, great background. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey there, Allset. But yeah. So I'm just looking for that wave 5 to come in here. And hopefully we get it. Hopefully that was all that we needed. Technically speaking, this is the one. We can't go below. Can't go into the territory of wave 1. I would say that this whole little section here before the breakout is wave 2. So that high right there, I would want to see that one hold. But I think technically speaking, we can come all the way down to this high. Can't break this high. Can't touch it. Can't even touch 108,766. If we touch 108,766, I would expect a larger correction. Why? Because in Elliott wave theory, if you come into the territory of wave 1, that being this wave right here, the territory being this whole section right here, if you come down and touch it even just a tap, that invalidates the 5-wave impulse to the upside. And that means, more likely than not, that this is just a major correction and that we could see something like this. Or something even worse. We do this. Actually, that wouldn't be bad because then it would kind of be an expanded flat, which is possible. So it's a good thing that we're getting a bounce right now, but if we come back down, we close candles below 111,968, I don't think that would be a good sign for continued bullishness. So let's hold this high and just keep on pushing. The market understands, well, now we have a little bit of uncertainty in the market given Friday's job numbers. If you follow me on X at Lunar Beaches, be sure you do that and join the Discord. I don't know if I have a link in my description for my Discord, so I might have to do that after the fact. But anyways, yeah, so Bitcoin sitting at 114,570 currently. Do you think people won't take me seriously if I wear the glasses? I'll take it off. Now people will watch. Let's go ahead, pull a fib from high to low here. And you can see we came up to the 1.618. That 2.618 may be the next target to the upside. Sitting at $134,000. My first target, though, would be the 1.618 off of this high and this low, which is 130,282. So definitely think that that would be our next stop if we are to continue to the upside. If we continue to ride the waves. Thank you, Alexander G, for throwing the X link in the chat, or whatever you want to call it. Throwing my account in the chat. Thank you. All right, best mod in the biz, y'all. All right, so yeah, so that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's go ahead and add. We're gonna try and keep things kind of basic, because I want to reach people that are fairly new to trading and charts and aren't wanting to pay a big subscription fee or anything, which I understand, especially if you're new. So we can do free indicators, which work just fine if you know what you're doing with them. This one gets a lot of hate because it's a, quote, lagging indicator, which it is. It is a lagging indicator. But the RSI is just, I don't know why it gets so much hate, to be quite frank, because I love the RSI. Yeah, it lags, but it does show bullish divergences, bearish divergences, and that is all that you need. Yeah, it might say, let's say this ends up, well, let's find one. Let's find one in the past. Okay, here's a clear bullish divergence right here. We get higher lows on our oscillator and lower lows on our price. Now, this is, you use it more as a signal that we might be reversing, getting a bullish reversal due to the bullish divergence. What we have is a shift in momentum is changing, and we do get another bullish divergence. So you get back-to-back bullish divergences off of this move right here. And then you get the push higher. Now, once you get this breakout, what do you do when you get the breakout? You create a fair value gap on this breakout. On this break of structure, I should say. Not really a breakout, but a break of structure. You get a fair value gap, and then on the very next candle, hold on, let me make sure you can see this. Zoom in. Then on the very next candle, you come into it and you buy. You break a previous high and you create a bullish fair value gap. And you come back into it, you test it, and you buy. Now, you would have been buying for maybe just that one time, but 13 days, almost 2 weeks before you really saw a move. This is the daily chart, so remember that this would be a swing trade that you would hold for multiple days, if not weeks, because you are on the daily chart. So the higher the time frame, the longer you're supposed to hold. The smaller the time frame, the shorter in time that you are supposed to hold onto the trade. Just so you know. All right, so let's see. Do we have a bearish divergence we can play off of? So we get one here, again, signaling, hey, we're potentially about to get a reversal, okay? But it's nothing has happened yet, okay? No lows have been broken, none of that, and it continues to go higher and higher. Then you get another bearish divergence, back to back, on the daily chart. All right, there. Okay. Now, once this closes here, and you see this big drop down, then you would want to look inside of this big candle here, maybe on the 4 hour. Let's just go ahead and circle this candle. Okay. Go down into the 4 hour and see, is there some kind of fair value gap or something that we can sell from, that we can take a short on. So we got the bull or bearish divergences on the daily chart. That day ended here, and you see the pullback up. What do we come back up into? It just barely misses the fair value gap right here on the 4 hour. Just barely misses it. Now, you get something like that where you come up short and you see another big candle down. It's almost a telltale sign that you're going to see more downside, because it's just, price is just weak. And you've got this happening over here, okay, where RSI is below the 50 and you're just pushing down lower. So, hey, he's back. What's going on, TradeFly? Thank you for being here, brother. I don't have stuff set up yet for certain things that we've been discussing, so I will have that ready. I just kind of wanted to have a little bit more of a, you know, a freestyle type of show. Speaking of freestyle type of show, what do you guys think about the song at the beginning? Did you like it? Do you want to hear another one? So yeah, bullish divergences. Who says you can't use an RSI, especially on a higher time frame? Especially on a higher time frame, but you can use it on any time frame. All right, so what's the rest of the market looking like? Let's go to, we're on our trading home. Let's take a look at the Dixie. The Dixie getting a little bit of a retracement, I should say. Let's zoom out on this. What are we looking at? Okay, so potentially coming back up to back test previous resistance again, but we've already back tested it once. So we'll see. Now this is the measured move based off of this high. Well, it's pulled from this high to this low. And I'll place it at this high down to here. That gets you at about 95 and a half. All right. LBC, he didn't go away. No, I didn't, Kelly. Thank you for being here. I don't hear the opening. Play it. Oh, you didn't hear the opening? Play it. Love your music. Thank you, Alexander G. Love you, TradeFly. Okay, let's play it. You know, you want to play the one from the beginning, or do you want to play the other one that I was thinking about playing? Let's play this one. This is the one I played.
Wake up, lit, sunrise in my zone. Bitcoin on the move, got that Lunar in my phone. Future's looking wild, S&P in the red, but I'm long and solo, chilling out by the spread. I'm a flashing green.
I love you too, TradeFly. I don't care if that was for Alexandra.
Staring at the charts like I'm reading the stars. LBC the crew, and we reaching for Mars. This ain't luck, it's discipline and fire. FOMO on the edge while we ride this wire. Haters fade out like they bearish noise, while we making waves like the market's choice. Man, ride the waves. We don't float, we surge to the moon, no breaks, let the signals align. SMC flash, sniper mode every time.
Bingo and a bango. What's going on, T.I. Joe?
That trend like a lunar eclipse. Got alumni in the chat, feel the energy stack. Melissa, Jesus saves, we ain't never looking back. From the beach to the stars, it's a one-way trip. While the normies still panicking and we just flip. Moonlight on the waves, defy dreams. Zoom in through space, so sad chain beams. This ain't just charts, it's a movement. Riding these trays like a lunar eclipse. They ride the wave, we don't float, we surge to the moon, no breaks, let the profit emerge. Lunar vibes, high tide, feel the boom. We ride the waves like the crypto market to the moon.
All right, so that's that one. Stop talking about your hot 70-degree temperature, Kelly. Tired of y'all talking about these so-called hot temperatures. So my streams, just so you guys know, my streams on my channel are going to be chaotic, okay? Because that's how I do things. So hopefully my chaotic streams, maybe not chaotic, but a little bit all over the place. No, eventually I will have things. I do plan on doing some live trading if possible, if markets are moving. It kind of depends on if markets are moving or not. We'll have to see how it goes. Gonna kind of play it by ear. I'll probably be doing 10 p.m. Eastern time for the time being. And then, as you know, I got a baby on the way. So once baby comes, who knows the schedule is going to be. And that's like, literally could be any day now, but probably not for another month and a half. Maybe another 6 weeks. So we'll see. I forgot. You made me forget what I was going to look up. Dang it. Wacky. All right, let's see. 7-day forecast. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so my week, we got Monday, 87. Not bad. And clouds. 87 Tuesday, 90 Wednesday, 92. Oh, I'm not going to die this week in the heat. That is awesome. It was looking bad last week, so I'm glad that it's kind of said, no. T.I. Joe throwing the waves in the chat. What's going on, Joe? Daddy daycare. Yeah, I know. So, daddy daycare. Yeah. It's only my 4th kid. That's it. Only 4 of them. That's why I can't have any money anymore. That's why I have to liquidate all my crypto. It's because I got kids. So, it is what it is. You know, I wouldn't have a lot of the things that I have today if it wasn't for my crypto and my trading. So it is what it is, you know. Oh my God, I'd be dying in 87. I haven't felt that temp in like 5 years. Kelly? Where do you live where you haven't felt that in 5 years? That's kind of crazy. I can't get situated. All right, you're getting me off track. I'm blaming you guys. XRP getting a little bit of pumpage. We did break above $3, but we're back at $299.25. Let's zoom this one out quite a bit. Take a look. I'm gonna start off with some fresh charts. Okay, we're gonna start off with some fresh charts. Let's just do that. Let's close this so we can get a bigger screen. Okay, let's get rid of the RSI for a second. All right, so as far as retracements go, so we've got to break through all the key retracements, okay? The key retracements, your 618, your 786. Break through all of these, and it's much more likely that price will continue to the upside. But fail to get above the 50, fail to get above all of these, and you could look at something like this, coming down, taking out the lows. We need to see some like decisive price movement that has conviction and that gets moving. None of this pussyfooting around, for lack of a better term. Get moving. That's what we want to see out of our altcoins. Ethereum coming down into demand zone, coming back out of the demand zone, so that's good. I believe this is a daily or weekly, probably a weekly fair value gap. Indeed it is. Back this out. So I need to move this, adjust this, wave 4. Now, why was this not wave 4 and this was wave 5? Because I make the rules. That's why. No, because wave 3 did not break these highs. It's got to break the highs. Oh, so technically, wave 3, 4, then 5. Oh, I'm a goober. That was a 5-wave impulse there, because this is the broader 1, 2, wave 3's got to break 4, then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So that's got to be wave 3. You got to finish up wave 3 within this 5-wave move and then push to the upside. Yeah, because this is a flat correction. So flat corrections, you have multiple different types of flat corrections. Let's go ahead and pull this, take this, pull this high and this low. There you go. This is an expanded flat where you take out both the high and the low side of a range. This being the range right here. High, low, and then you continue to the upside. That's what I would expect out of Ethereum. Breaking 4,100 and taking out the equal highs. Now, why do I think we're going to do that? Well, because we have these equal highs. That's the main thing. We have these equal highs. I've been saying even when we were down here that these equal highs are going to get taken. That's what they do. They induce liquidity. You have nothing but liquidity resting above equal highs. So that's what price is going to gravitate towards, is the equal highs, equal lows. That's why this was such a problem for me, because I saw these equal lows. And when we were up here and we started to get a little bit weird, I was like, and especially on this wick right here that didn't break the low, I was like, oh boy, yeah, we're going to go lower on ETH at least. So, and that's what we did. What are you guys saying in here? Join LBC on Discord. Thank you, Alexander GGGG. Snow 6 months of the year. Wait, I live in Alaska. Oh yeah, I knew that. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yep. Thank you for sharing that in the chat, Alexander G. Join the Discord, the Lunar Beaches Crypto Discord. I'm trying to get back in the hang of posting in Discord. I haven't been posting hardly anywhere. I haven't been posting anywhere else other than my own. I love seeing real traders explaining their thought process. I was watching someone earlier, could only watch for 5 minutes because they continue to provide bad trading habits. Love watching LBC. Thank you, Trade Intuition. So yeah, I do appreciate you, brother. Don't forget to hit that like, guys. Wow, dropped down to 3 viewers. What the heck? It's all right. But yeah. So I think we're going to come up. We're going to take out these highs. We've got to be cautious. I do believe that this is the ultimate goal here. We do have a 1.618 extension at $5,793. I've been seeing 5,500 a lot on a lot of people's price predictions. Let's pull from this high to this low. Now, a full extension from this high to this low does get you right into the same zone. This goes up to the 2.618. Now, technically, all it has to do is clear these highs, and then it can still get a pullback and then push higher. So once you get break, you've got to be careful because we could see, another correction before it goes for the final push to the upside. Yes, I said final push. You think the dip is done dipping? I think we will find out tomorrow. I would say probabilistically, the bottom is probably in. Probabilistically. More, I'm about 60-40 on that. Okay? Let's just say that. Staying till the end of the show. Love seeing how other traders see possible movements. Yes. Thank you for being here, T.I. Joe. All right, so do I need some background music? What do you guys think? All right, so Ethereum. See, we're on the daily chart. What's that RSI looking like? Not good, but we are above the 50. So don't forget that. We are above the 50. So that does signal a little bit more on the strength side, or we did bounce off of that 50. So showing a little bit more strength. Yes, like I said, it is a lagging indicator. However, it gets a bad rap, in my opinion. Oh, look at that. It didn't create a bearish divergence. It actually broke this high over here. But then we got this bearish divergence, and look what happened afterwards. Downside. The signal is there. You need to get the back test of the moving average too. And people pay for indicators. You can do so much. You can do so much. All right, for our Ethereum, looking pretty good. We do have a fair value gap right here that is pushing through right now. I wouldn't consider this that significant of a fair value gap, as it is teeny tiny. Seeing what we've got. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, look at that. Push down into this 1 hour fair value gap. Fair value gap created while breaking highs. Low, high, low. So this is a high that you want to see broken. And that is the one that we broke and closed above and are holding and are pushing off of. It came down into the fair value gap. So Ethereum should continue here. So we'll see. But I think it should continue. Let's pull fib extension. 1.618 sitting at $3,650. Let me turn on the magnet. We want to make sure we get exact prices on here. $3,649.38. I think that's where the upside target is likely to be. Order block up here, right in the same zone. So 2 bits of confluence there. So that's going to be the area that I'm going to be watching for potential correction. So we come up in here, correct, and then continue higher. Something of the sort. Somehow go back in time and put in new price action. Oh, did you guys see? I like the shank. What? Shank. Did you guys see the alpha coin? This is crazy. I'm gonna show you guys if you haven't seen it, because it's pretty wild. I shared it on my X. Oh, oh, this is a great one right here. Kramer, what's going on there? Oh, you can't even see it. It's Liberation Day, Jerry. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Wait. This post is unavailable? Really? Y'all took that away? That's funny. Here it is. Look at this. Someone literally launched the coin and played with the price action and had it spit out alpha. I'm not even mad about the rug. That's impressive. Not even mad about the rug. That is crazy impressive. Ease go. No, I haven't seen the alpha coin. There you go. You just saw it. So yeah, I think more upside for Ethereum. I love the break here. I love the candle close above the high. Why did I pick this high? Why not this high? Well, because of the pullback. You got multiple green candles, and then you come down and you take out the low. That's why I like that one. This one, I mean, it's just one green candle and you get a continuation. I don't care about that high, personally. And we did break it, so it's all right. If you guys have anything you want me to, if you guys have anything you want me to look at, throw it in the chat. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. We're sitting at 62.02%. It did get a nice retracement, and we'll see if it will continue to retrace or if it's going to continue lower. It could be either or, because if Bitcoin comes up and wipes out all the liquidity that's resting above it, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's bring up a heat map real quick. You think the dip... Oh, wait. Why is my chat so far back? Fart coin, bonk, AVAX, shark fart. Sorry. Alexandra G. Shark fart. It's gonna be fun over here. Let's pull this back. Let's go to the month. Where is my chat? There you go. Alexo Crypto. What's going on, my brother? He said magical. What's going on, Piper? How are y'all doing this lovely evening? You guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Lasers. Pew, 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 pew. What's going on, Lasers? How you doing, brother? Thank you for being here, fam. I say brother, I don't even know if Laser's a dude or not. I don't know who's dudes and who's gals. I mean, I know a lot of you, obviously, but there's some that I don't. Sorry the bull party was canceled. Oh yeah, so canceled. The bull party got canceled so hard. No, I think it's okay. I don't think there was much of a CME gap. Sorry, I got a little thrown off. I'll take a look at those coins TI put in the chat. TI Joe. 115.85. I mean, he had a little bitty tiny gap here. And we opened up, we came down into it, and then immediately pushed off of it. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to have to come back down here or not. But that is a possibility. 114,290. Potentially. I do know that. Let's go back over here. Let's go to the 4-hour. We have a 4-hour fair value gap. That's why I have this alert on here, right here. So I'm watching that level for potential long zone. Right there at 313.3. That's Wells just playing games with us, man. I swear. I'm a dude, she's a dude, he's a dude, because we're all dudes, yeah. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, because we're all dudes, yeah. Dude, you look like this guy on another show that used to be on Piper Academy. Gap got filled. Okay. Go Leafs. You guys are funny. You guys are wild. Wild and out. I love it. Alex O, right? The best name ever. Allegedly. All right, I gotta look at these coins. What were they? Bartcoin, Bonk, and AVAX, and TRX. See, this is how much I don't look at this chart. I didn't even know it was the whole thing. Fartcoin. Ah. Alrighty then. All right, so we're on the daily chart. Is there something that's got a little bit more data? We're probably going to have to go to a spot chart. Mexi? Okay. Oh. 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 Dang, didn't get all the way down there. That's okay. That means it's showing a little bit more strength than expected. This would be a demand zone right here. As we can see, it did bounce off of it several times. So it's an obvious demand zone right there. So yeah, Fartcoin just needs to, let's go down to, what's our, yeah, I'm looking at RSIs. I don't care, y'all with your fancy indicators. Not like I don't have them, but you know. Like I said, I'm more geared towards beginners. That's what I like. I like to help new people that are new to trading, new to crypto, all that good jazz. So let's go to the 4-hour, take a look here. Okay, so we do have downwards trend here. Get rid of that. Okay. Ooh, equal lows. It's a spot chart though. Not really a bullish divergence in here. I mean, there was one right there. Kind of one there because of the equal lows. Are the equal lows there on a perp chart? That's what I want to know. Because that's where the liquidity is on a perp chart. This low is just barely lower than that one. That one's relatively equal lows. That's sketchy. Real sketchy. It could continue higher. I would want to see it break above this high here at 1.0397. Get a close above that and really start pushing with some conviction. But first, get above that high, and I think that's just the first step. Getting above that high and then breaking above this downwards sloping resistance. Break above, come back down, back test for demand, and then continue. I like it. We could go pretty berserk there. Yeah, so break the high, $1.0397, and then this downwards trending resistance. Get above that. Don't let it be a triple tap. Now if it comes up here and wicks above but closes back below, be careful because those equal lows are still there. So it might want to come back down to sweep the liquidity and then push back to the upside. So Fartcoin to me is kind of a very much a wait and see type of deal. I mean, most everything is a wait and see for now, but this one with the equal lows makes me pause and think that it might actually see another low. So we just want to be careful with that. But if it does do something like that and it comes up and hits that and comes down and then comes back up, well, now you've just created a beautiful bullish divergence. So it might not be the worst thing in the world if it does do that. So that's what I would be watching for on Fartcoin. Bonk. J-Vi. What's going on, J-Vi? Thank you for being here. Why, hello. Why, hello to you. Why, hello, hello. Bonk. No equal lows. Now, they are both meme coins. So I don't know. I don't hardly ever look at meme coin charts. So they might trade differently than Bitcoin. They might not even take care of equal highs and equal lows. I should probably start trading more meme coins because I think there's a lot more volume on the meme coins, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really done extensive research into what sector has the most volume because I predominantly trade Bitcoin. So, but until now, because I think we're still going higher. Just my opinion. Let's see. Johnny December. Harp, LOL. Maddie B and I have been talking about getting a group together to come down to the island. Oh, what island? Not that island. Bonk, though. Bonk broke the trend. Getting a push. Okay, broke that trend. Then we have another trend in here. Now, me personally, I kind of prefer using candle bodies because the wicks, the bodies tell the story and the wicks do the damage. So, but either way, that's why Chart Prime actually, when it does its patterns, you can put a buffer on it and it'll do like a buffer type deal. So, all right, so same deal. We've got these highs over here and it's trying to get back up, trying to get above those right now. Potentially could see if this does fail to break above here and close above, potentially come down and then come back up. Inverse head and shoulders. I love me a nice inverse and head and shoulders pattern. It's a pretty good, pretty strong reversal pattern. You want to look for them during pullbacks. That would look really nice. Now, with Fartcoin potentially needing to go lower, with this potentially being the case, with Bitcoin having that fair value gap down here, it is possible that this kind of pullback right here is what gives us all of that. Okay? So Monday, we've got to be careful. We might have a false move that seems like it's going to be super bullish, and then it comes back down, rolls over. But to me, we're looking at a potential wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 that breaks the high, 3, wave 4, and then wave 5, coming up to about 130. So that's what I'm looking for here on Bitcoin. So, and yeah, so that wave 2 pullback could be what gives us the pullbacks and everything else. I don't trade patterns, but love inverse head and shoulders, cup and handle, falling wedges after it breaks a higher high, level by level. Yeah, I'm not much of a pattern guy myself, but I'm almost exactly the same as that. I don't really do the cup and handle so much, but definitely I do like falling wedges for sure, and inverse head and shoulders, double tops, double bottoms, all that good stuff. But patterns, like, I don't know. Patterns are patterns. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think you can trade them. You just got to know what you're looking for when you are trading patterns. So I like this. This is a nice channel. You got a deviation above the channel here. You get a deviation below the channel. You get a breakout above. You pull back. You retest the bottom of that trend line. And then you break up. Go to the upside. Third wave always breaks the high, the previous high. So third wave breaks the high, you get a pullback, and then you get the last push to the upside, and then you wrap up potentially this 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then we see how big of a correction we get after that. Or if wave 5 is just going to go super extension on us, or we get another 5 wave push to the upside. I kind of messed that up. We would start down here, but you would get another extension. So yeah, very possible. Just continues higher. Now, there was another one. Forgot we were early. David Gelfand, yeah, I'm an hour earlier now. For now. Then we'll see what happens after that. We'll see what happens once baby comes. AVAX, USD. So yeah, bonk, break the high, pull back. Wait for pullbacks. Let's break some highs, and then let's get in on some pullbacks, okay? That's my main, that should be your main takeaway, okay? We need price to prove itself. We need it to break market structure. We need to break previous highs that are in the trend, the downtrend. We need to break that last high, get above it, and then get the pullback into a fair value gap or an order block and go long. That's basically it. That's what I'm looking for on pretty much across the board. AVAX. Man, AVAX I just don't like this chart, man. This is not, AVAX has been kind of garbage, to be quite honest with you. In my opinion. Hasn't really done much this whole cycle. $2023, let's see, what kind of move is this? That's not too bad. 637%. But look at this. It has been correcting for going on 505 days. Over a year, this thing has been correcting. Ouch. Ouchie. Last push down, last wave down. I want to take that, pull it across, use that as demand. Last wave up, last wave up. Last wave up from here. Use that as That's not going to be my macro. It's going to be more like my equilibrium. And then up here, my last wave up. Push to the upside. It's actually a little bitty move here. And that's actually what we came up to right there. Let's get rid of this. There we go. So not really equal highs, but been trying to build a little bit of a base. We did get a nice little triple tap here, so I do like that. 1, 2, 3. Nice little triple tap. Building this little base in here. Okay. We got resistance. Break above that. Pull back and continue higher. Or it's going to do something crazy like this, where you just don't even get a chance. It pushes up. You get a little bit of a consolidation range where you can hop in, but that didn't last long. So, yeah, I mean, this could be another inverse head and shoulders in here, which you get the breakout, you drop down to a smaller time frame, and you look for longs, and you catch the wave and ride it all the way to the moon. This is the reason I trade level by level. Yeah, exactly. I started disliking patterns when all the bullish patterns weren't playing out. Yeah, right. Exactly. Still haven't DCA'd this dip yet. Agree, maybe more pullback Monday. Yep. So that's what it's kind of what I'm looking for. I want to see some break of structure and pullbacks, and then continuation. And then I think that would be a good signal that we're okay. TRX. Last requested. I know no, not TRX. BNB broke out to new all-time high. It's the weekly chart. Man, if you know, I mean, that's just a nice grind to the upside. This one's tough. I gotta start looking at altcoins more. Forget how wild the price action is compared to Bitcoin. I mean, this is just, ugh, it's just absolute filth. Like these are daily candles. This is just horrendous. I hate everything about this chart. I hate everything about this chart. Look for, all right, so potentially 3 drives getting up into golden pocket at 35 to 36 cents. Bring the RSI back up. Potentially getting a nice bearish divergence. Okay. Triple tap bearish divergence. And then we come down and we sweep these lows. And then let's pull a fib. Let's just say it comes to the 618. Let's get rid of this. Whoops. There we go. There we go. All right, and we have a golden pocket right here coming back down into this previous wave here. I like the waves. This would be my potential demand zone. I know it's a pretty wide range, but this would be like a spot buy, okay? So coming down into here, if it does get the 3 drives to the upside, 1, 2, and then 3, and then rolls over. Look for a bounce off of this level, off the golden pocket, and then you just look for break of the trend and of the previous high, and then continue to the upside. Yeah, I'd be very careful with this one because, I mean, 3 drives, push down, and then you can get going. But, yeah, we do have the 786 down here, which is potential that this zone, see, we have a lot more candles down here in this zone. You get the push, the deviation above it, but you have way more of the stuff going on down in here. So I'm almost be more inclined to think we would come down to the 786 at 0.278 cents, 29, whatever. 0.28 cents, 28 cents. Beauty chart. Yeah. Absolutely horrendous. I didn't DCA this dip, so I'm hoping for a pullback tomorrow. Litecoin has been doing okay. You make it look easy, LBC. Duetto. All right, so speaking of the 3 drives higher, there is something interesting that I wanted to go over. It'll be the last thing that I go over tonight. You know, we talk about the 3 drives higher, but I was wondering, what about, what was I on? Was I on the hourly or the 4-hour? Oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. Does this count? Invert it. I was looking at this. That's what it was. I was looking at this push 1, 2, and then 3. And then roll over, pull it back, and then roll over. Now, you look at it like this, it almost becomes a little bit more obvious, doesn't it? If you ever find yourself being better shorting than at logging, do this. Invert your chart. It removes the bias, and it helps you really see things in a different light. So I always recommend inverting your charts from time to time, just to kind of, if you're not getting a good read on something, invert it. See if that helps. You'll be surprised. Yeah. 3 drives to the upside, coming into resistance, continue to the downside. So Alt plus I. It's dancing. Wait. Weird. Wait. Okay. Oh, you're on your head. How many times did I press it? Sheesh. I'm trying to undo. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap the show up with the outro that I'm gonna do is the other song. So you guys tell me if you like the first song at the beginning of the show or this other song, and then whichever one you like more is the one that I will stick with. But yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight over here on my channel. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. It's a little weird when you've been doing something else for so long. It's a little weird, but thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Trade Intuition, I do appreciate you, man. Great show. Thank you. Love seeing the thought process. I try, man. I just try to put my whole brain out there, okay? Thank you. Yeah, thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you all tomorrow evening. You gonna be here? Don't forget, this show is at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's no longer at 11. I'm no longer going live at 11. I decided to move it back an hour. It was something I was already planning on doing with Markets After Dark, but since I moved over here and all that good jazz, I was just like, all right, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's get it on the new time. So 9 to 10, that means I can go downstairs, not at 11, but I can go downstairs at 10 and hang out with my wife and not be super tired in the morning, you know? I can actually maybe get some sleep for once. Probably not likely. Do you see these eyes? These eyes are the sign. My son is a terrorist. Coming up in the room, 7 o'clock in the morning, actually 6:30 on the Saturday. You're trying to sleep in. You're trying to at least get sleep in maybe an extra hour or two. Comes in at 6:30. What are you doing? Go back to sleep. But the sun's awake. Because we always tell him, the sun's asleep. It's time for you to go to sleep. So when the sun's awake, it's time for me to be awake. That's all he hears. Oh well. The eyes. All right. Anyways. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind smashing that like on your way out, hitting that subscribe if you are new. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow night. Let's listen to the other track. And you guys let me know what you think. I love you all. Appreciate you for being here. Mad love. Ride the waves. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Beaches Crypto. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the motherfucking moon.
Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto tides got no respect. Pullbacks hit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wick with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below. Charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and face. At the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto tides through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang, ain't beat, no cap, no fakes. Stack of truth while the system breaks. Wave, ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all.
Phones in my skin, stars in view. Lunar tide, got the alpha crew. No guessing games, no tactics, just clean BA and candlestick flips.
Anchor the VW, that line, stochastic twitch. That entry's mine, from sea to space, from dusk to noon. We ride the wave, you chase the moon. We ride the waves, ride the waves. Crypto ties through the heat and haze. Rock to the moon, past the stars. Chart that zone, we know who we are. Wave gang, ain't beat, no cap, no fakes. Stack of truth while the system breaks. Wave, ride the waves, yeah, that's the call. One good setup, we risk it all.
We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon. Surfboard line, charts on deck. Crypto ties got no respect. Pull back shit like a lunar slap, but we catch that wig with a fib and a trap. Stars above, sand below, charts lit up like a rocket show. No shills, no noise, just price and fate. Set the risk, hit play, levitate. We ride the waves of the crypto market to the moon.
Wait a second. You think I'm done? You think I'm done? You think I'm done? You think I'm done? I am, but I forgot something. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Mad love. Peace out. Bye.